Hello bachcho, today we are going to start the trigonometry. Trigonometry is derived from a Greek letter trigno and metron. Trigno means three-sided figure and metron is the measurement. So it means the trigonometry is combination of three-sided measurement. Means suppose we have a triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC we have three angle and three side. Okay, angle A, angle B, angle C, and side AB, side BC, and side AC. So trigonometry is to find the relation between angle and its side. So trigonometry is the branch of mathematics which deals with the side and angles. And this trigonometry is invented by Hipparchus. Okay, in trigonometry, like when he started, he used to measure the length of the from the earth to galaxy. Then they use this. Now in today's life also we use the trigonometry so many places. Like suppose we have to find out the height of a building. Okay, अगर हमको बिल्डिंग का हाइट निकालना है तो we can use the trigonometry to find out. By using the angle of elevation, we can find out the height of the building, or we can find out the place from where we can get this height. Okay, we can find out the angle, or we can find out the height of the building. Same way, trigonometry used for so many places. Trigonometry, suppose if you are going for science or commerce, so trigonometry is the main part. Afterward you will get the calculus, differentiation, integration, and that also we have to use the trigonometry. So it's the main part. Okay, now trigonometry mainly we have 6 things. Okay. Okay, so now some teacher they say trigonometry works only in a right angle triangle. So for basic, yes, it is works only in right angle triangle, but once you go for the higher studies, for if you take the science and you have to science or commerce, if you go in the 11th 12th standard may, so we can use the sine rule, cosine rule, which works for normal normal triangle also. But now for the basic, yes, it works only for right angle triangle. Okay, so let's first discuss about the right angle triangle. We all know right angle triangle means what? A triangle in which one side is 90 degree. One angle is 90 degree and opposite of 90 degree is known as the hypotenuse. Okay, and the hypotenuse is the longest side of the triangle. So, and we know the Pythagoras theorem. In Pythagoras theorem, so we again know the relation between the side AB, BC and AC. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, so in case suppose they give only two sides of the triangle, the third side we can find out by using the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, now always remember the hypotenuse of the triangle is the side of the hypotenuse, the longest side of the triangle. Okay, whichever triangle you get the right angle triangle, always the hypotenuse is the longest side. In hypotenuse one, now hypotenuse AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Suppose example, suppose a side is given in a triangle, in a right angle triangle, suppose it is PQR. Okay, now suppose this side is given 3 and this is given 4. How to find out the third side? By using Pythagoras theorem. What is the Pythagoras theorem? We have to find out the hypotenuse, the longest side. The formula is PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Okay, now substitute the value. So PR square is equal to 3 square plus 4 square. 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 16 plus 9 25. So PR is equal to root of 25, which is equal to 5 unit. Okay, so the hypotenuse is 5 unit. If it is centimeter, so it is centimeter. Or if it is meter, then meter, means it will be 5. Okay, now in trigonometry, the first thing what we have to remember in this Pythagoras theorem. Okay, then the main thing in trigonometry is sine, cos, tan. Same way we have the cosec, sec and cot. Okay, sine, actually it is SINE, but in short form we just write the sine. Cos is cosine, but in the short form we write only cos. And tan is actually tangent. Okay, tangent, short form is tan. Same way cosecant, but we write only cosec, and this is secant and cotangent. Okay, sine, cos, tan, cosec, secant, cot. Where we use this? So what I told here, we have to use the right angle triangle. So suppose we have a right angle triangle. So we take a right angle triangle here. Suppose we give a name of this triangle is ABC, where angle B is 90 degree. So in a right angle triangle, suppose we take this angle as theta. Okay, so we have to find out sine theta, then cos theta. So sine theta, we have one formula that we say opposite over hypotenuse. So if they give the relation, what is sine? Sine is nothing but opposite upon hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse. So before we start this, you have to know what is opposite and what is hypotenuse, what is adjacent. Suppose we have this angle A. So which side is opposite of A? This will be opposite of angle A. Okay, and hypotenuse always the same only. The longest side of the triangle is hypotenuse, or which is opposite of 90 degree is known as the hypotenuse. This never change whatever angle you take. Same way, the side adjacent to angle is adjacent side. Right, so we have adjacent side, we have opposite side, and we have hypotenuse. Now suppose if they ask for angle C. Okay, for angle C we have the opposite side AB and adjacent side is BC. Because the hypotenuse never change, it will be always stay the same. Okay, so we have sine, cos. Same way we have the tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. Now how to remember this? Okay, how to remember opposite, hypotenuse, adjacent, hypotenuse, opposite, adjacent. So we have a simple rule. How to remember this? Okay, so sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. So for that you have to just remember only one word. So ka to a. What is SOHCAHTOA? Again say SOHCAHTOA. 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 What is SOHCAHTOA? See the first one. S. S means what? Sine. Sine of any angle. So sine theta is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse. So ka is what? Cos. Cos theta is equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse. Okay, to is what? Tan. So tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. SOHCAHTOA. What is SOHCAHTOA? Sine is opposite upon hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse. Tan is opposite upon adjacent. Simple. What is this? SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. What is SOHCAHTOA? Sine, cos, tan. What is sine? Opposite over hypotenuse. Cos adjacent over hypotenuse. Tan is opposite over adjacent. So whenever you get any sum in the paper itself, you can just write down SOHCAHTOA and then you can do the sum. Okay, okay, so whenever you get any sum, to find out the side or angle, so first just write down SOHCAHTOA. Okay, now suppose if you get a sum, triangle ABC, okay, and they ask you find out sine A. So the first thing we have to remember here, sine is what? Sine is what? Opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite is what? BC. So BC over hypotenuse, that is AC. So sine A is equal to BC upon AC. Same way for angle C. Suppose they ask you tan C. Tan is what? Opposite over adjacent. Tan is what? Opposite over adjacent. So tan C opposite. Opposite is what? Opposite of angle C. Angle C का opposite क्या है? Side AB. So side AB. So AB upon ABC. Opposite over adjacent. Opposite AB adjacent BC. Okay. Same way, suppose they ask you for angle A. So cos A. Cos is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Cos A is what? Adjacent over. So what is the adjacent in this? AB upon hypotenuse, that is AC. So cos A is equal to AB upon AC. Similarly, they can give the side, they can give the length also. Suppose this is given here 6 centimeter and this is given 8 centimeter, and if they ask you find out sine A. So before finding the sine A or any of the trigonometry, first we'll find out, make sure all the three sides is given. Now in this triangle, the third side is not given. Only AB given and the length of BC given. Now how to find the third side? Remember in the beginning we did the Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to the one side square plus other side square. It means AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay. So what is AB given here? 6 and BC given 8. So AB will be what? 6 square plus 8 square, which is 36 plus 64. 36 plus 64, 100. So AC is equal to root of 100, which is equal to 10. So this will be 10. Okay. Now we have all the three sides. Now whichever they ask you sine, so sine A is equal to SOHCAHTOA. Always remember only one thing, SOHCAHTOA. Sine A, opposite over hypotenuse. What is the opposite? 8 upon hypotenuse, which is 10. Then write the simplified answer, 4 upon 5. So sine A, the value of sine A is 4 upon 5. Same way you can find out the cos, you can find out the tan, whichever they ask you. Now suppose this angle is theta. So what about this angle? Now see, already we know it's a right angle triangle. Sum of all three angles is equal to 180 degree. This is 90 degree and the other angle is theta. So what is the angle C? Total is equal to 180. So angle C is equal to 180 minus 90. That gives you 90 and this angle is theta. So 90 minus theta. So angle C is equal to 90 minus theta. So if this angle is theta, so this angle is 90 minus theta. They can ask you the sum. Find sine 90 minus theta. So if angle A is theta, so angle C is 90 minus theta. And again we have to use the same formula, SOHCAHTOA. Okay. Now here we did only 3, sine, cos and tan. Actually we have the other 3 also. we have other three also, because in the beginning also I told you total in the trigonometry we have the 6 relation: sine, cos, tan, then we have cosec and sec and cot. Okay, now sine, cos and tan का rule I told you, so का to a. Now if you remember these three, so other three you can find out. Sine is what? Sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. Now you know what is reciprocal. Okay, if I ask you what is reciprocal of 2, it will be, see, 2 actually 2 upon 1. So reciprocal of this is nothing but 1 upon 2. The numerator change to denominator and denominator change to numerator. Okay, so here also cosec is reciprocal of sine. Cosec is reciprocal of sine. What is sine? Opposite over hypotenuse. If it is 2 upon 1, so we got 1 upon 2. So here we have opposite upon hypotenuse. So this will be hypotenuse upon opposite. Okay, sine is opposite upon hypotenuse, so cosec is hypotenuse upon opposite. Same way cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse, so sec is hypotenuse upon adjacent. And tan theta is opposite upon adjacent, so cot theta is equal to adjacent upon opposite. Remember, so if you know SOHCAHTOA, so the remaining three you can just take the reciprocal of this. Sine का reciprocal is cosec, cos का reciprocal is sec, and tan का reciprocal is cot. Okay, in the next lecture we'll do more sums of example of this. We'll do now. Just write down this. Sine theta is equal to 1 upon cosec theta, and cos theta is equal to 1 upon sec theta, and tan theta is equal to 1 upon cot theta. Now if I say sine is 1 upon cos or 1 upon cosec, so what is cosec theta? Sine is 1 upon cosec, so cosec is what? 1 upon sine, right? Because this sine will go here and the cosec will come this side, so cosec theta is nothing but 1 upon sine theta. And same way sec theta is equal to 1 upon cos theta, and cot theta is equal to 1 upon tan theta. Okay, and one main formula, tan theta is equal to sine theta upon cos theta. So this is the relation between the sine, tan and cos. Tan theta is equal to 1 upon cos theta. So from this, if they ask you what is cos theta in terms of sine and tan, the cos come here and that becomes sine theta upon tan theta. Or sine theta is equal to, in terms of cos and tan, so sine theta is equal to cos theta multiplied by tan theta.